Before, when we were using route data, we would, key in the controller and the action method, and then we'd do our data with the slashes, and we'd pull that data in as parameters in our action method. And what we're going to be doing a little different today is we're going to be using the route data dictionary to access those values. So we're going to use RouteData.values, and then we are going to access the values by name, and where those names need to be is in map controller route. So whatever names that we put in the route, those are the names that we need to use for route data. Okay, so that's where the connection comes into play. And by default, anything that you enter into the route is going to be considered string. So for numbers, we do have to convert them from string to numeric. Okay, so the step here would be create your map controller route, and then you can do your action method. And instead of having that data as parameters, we are accessing route data instead. And then once we get that data converted over, we can use that like any other variable. One last point, which is kind of important. The default route should always come first. And if you have multiple versions of the default, then you're going to go from most specific down to most generic. Okay, and the default route here being the home controller index action method. And then if you're going to do a route for any of the other controllers, they're going to come after that. Okay, and so this is a completely different controller, so we're putting it below the default.